Hello everyone. In our today's problem, we have to find the longest subarray with maximum bitwise AND. So you will be given a integer array, which will be nums, and all you have to find the maximum and the length, like on which length of subarray we can get the maximum and. So if I copy my test case and paste it here, so the thing is, you have to create a subarray from our given array, right? You have to create a subarray from our given array. This is our given array, and you have to create a subarray, and which subarray will contain the maximum value of and all we have to return the size of the subarray. That's it. For example, I have created a subarray 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, and 3. So the return value will be 3. Now, what will be the end of 1, 2, 3? So the 1 is, we know the binary form of 1 is 0, 1, 2 is 1, 0, and 3 is 1, 1, right? And if we do AND operator here, so if I remove this one, okay, first I'll do 1 and 2. So 1 and 0 will be 0, right? How does the bitwise AND work? It work like this, like, yeah, 1 and 1 is 1, and rest of them 1 and 0 is 0, 0 and this is not right. This is okay. All right, and 1 is 0, 0 and 0 is 0, right? So only for 1 and 1 it return 1, right? So 1 and 0 will be 0, 0 and 1 will be 0, right? Then again we're gonna add 3, 3 is 1, 1, right? Again 1 and 0 will be 0, 1 and 0 will be 0, so it will return 0. So the if we run AND here, so the AND value will be 0. But we have to find maximum AND value. We have to create a subarray which will return the maximum AND value. Now, now if I show you another case, like for example, our maximum value. Okay, for example, I'm taking 2 and 3, right? Okay, so how does 2 looks like? It's 1, 0, and 3 is 1, 1, right? Now, if I add these two, it will be 0 and 1 will be 0, 1 and 1 will be 1. So it will return 2. Okay, now if we take 3 and 3, then it will return 1 and 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1. So it will return 3. The maximum is 3. And then again, if you take, okay, 3, 3 and 2, how does it look like? 3 and 3 is 3, and 3 and 2 will be 2 again. So what we can get from this like concept, what we can get is the simplest concept here we can use. Okay, so the simplest concept what we can use here is like we will go for the maximum number here. Okay, that's the simple concept. As we are doing the AND operator here, so all we have to look for the maximum number, and then we will look, as we are creating subarray, we will look, is there any other number? Is there any other number? Is there any other number on the side of our maximum number, right? Now, from this array, our maximum number is 3. Our maximum number is 3, right? Maximum number is 3. I'll have a look, is there any other maximum number? So here we have another 3. So we'll create a subarray 3, 3, and we know the output will be 3 and the length will be 2. So we'll return the 2, right? output, our end value should be the maximum and our length should be the maximum, right? So our length is 2 here. Have we got it? Right. Now you can ask like, oh, why can't we take another value, right? If you take any other value, the value will get decreased. So always look for same value and which is the maximum one, right? Okay. So this is a simple concept. Just take the maximum number and go for the length. Okay. Now, if one array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, 4, 4, 2, 1. If it is like this, so our maximum value is 4. So no doubt our output survey will contain 4, but here is the array length is 2. Here is array length is 3. So we'll take this 3. Right. That's it. Now, how can we do this? To do this, what I'll do here, I'll take an length is 1. At least there will be one value, right? And return the length. That's it. And then I'll run a for and I'll say constant and at first I have to find the max number. So int max num equal max element max code begin int. That's it. So I'll say if max num I'm sorry, or I'll say if num is equal to, so I'll say if num is equal to max num, then length plus plus. Okay, in that case, there will be one problem. What it will be like when it will come here, it will finish. So the length will be 2. Then here it will go and it will count as a length 3. But we don't want this one. In that case, we will take a temp length, right? So I can say temp it is temp length is 0. And instead of increasing the length, I will increase the temp length. And if I don't get my number, my temp length will be 0. And this time I'll update the value of length will be max value of length. As we have to return the maximum length, so I'll take the maximum of length or and temp length. I hope that's okay. And temp length 0. And here I can return length. Yeah. Here is another test. Another problem will happen. If I return directly length, what if there is maximum length on the end of end of my array? So if this case, then in that case the length will not update it. So what I'll return here, I'll return max of length or length. And if I run this code, okay, and if I submit this one, yeah, that's it guys. Thank you so much.